Welcome, it's Pete at Chill Dude Vlogs, and Bucks has already completed the install of Agile's ride improvement package, and I can't wait to show you. They called me up so I could get down while it's still on the lift, and I got a chance to film all the parts and talk to their tech guy, Jeremy, about how the install went, and it's gonna be great. So thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you like what's going on. All right, here we go. Oh, this is so sweet that I'm gonna have the opportunity to show you guys exactly what the parts are, where they went while it's still up on the hoist, and right now with the wheel off, and Jeremy is gonna give us a quick, Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jeremy. Give us a rundown on what you did, what's going on right here.
All right, so this is the rear suspension. This is the ride quality or ride improvement lift. It's supposed to be about a 2-inch lift, along with affecting the ride quality a whole lot. We added the Fox 2.0 shocks, along with a whole new spring pack in the rear. It also comes with, this is the stock lug nut, which is the stud, which isn't very liked by a whole lot of people. So they replaced those with a stud, and we put a 14 millimeter wheel spacer in there to bring out the wheels just a little bit, aluminum. Agile off-road. The original brake line route was underneath, it ran down underneath the leaf spring and up, and so we had to do away with that mount because we took out the lift block, the ride height block, to compensate with all the springs that are in there. And so we just rerouted the brake line up over the leaf spring to make clearance, because your whole spring stack's gonna ride just a little bit lower than the factory would.
Cool, all right, let's go up front. Yeah, so moving to the front end, what do we got going on?
So we've got the front end suspension. It's the same. We did the same studs on the wheels as the back to bring them out a little bit further and get away from the bolt lug nut. We also did the Fox 2.0 shocks in the front, and it turned the stock strut into somewhat of a coilover, so it holds the weight, has a lot more control over the weight. Was not a whole lot of modification to put this on. This bracket is an aftermarket bracket for the shock, and all you had to do with those is drill 2 holes down here, and there's 2 more bolts that hold it up here, and it's really stable. And then insert nut plates in behind it and start all your bolts and tighten it up, and it's actually really pretty simple.
I haven't had a chance to really talk to Agile about any of this, so you're helping me to understand. So the kit kind of added a whole nother shock?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it? And what do you call that additional shock?
Just a stabilizer shock.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a ride comfort shock. It doesn't really support any of the vehicle weight. It's just controls the travel up and down, controls your bounce and your load.
And so, but this is the existing shock with a coil over it?
Yes.
So we added the stabilizer shock, and then we put a coil over on the, is that right? Is that the right term? So then we did a coil, and Agile also sent up 2 coils, one for each side of the front, and they put it over the over the existing shock.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty setup right there, and it's adjustable too. You can actually go up or down with this. That'll probably change your ride height maybe an inch or so. Yeah. I just left it where it was at. The guys told me it's set at like 2 inches, but it depends on like whole load and stuff, because a lot of guys, this is a 4-wheel drive van, so you could end up putting like heavy duty bumpers and stuff on there. So it could squat a little bit further and just make those minor adjustments so that you have the look and ride that you want.
Cool.
The inner fender wells all had to come out. These, you had to trim this to make room for the new shock and the mount, which wasn't too bad, just like an X-Acto knife and cut it out. And all the instructions lay everything out really well. There's probably 5 pages of instructions just to get these inner fender wells out. So yeah, they really walk you through it very well, and it's not too bad at all. Yeah, actually, before I started the lift, I called John at Agile Off-Road and talked to him about it, and he gave me a few pointers and stuff, what to look at when applying and installing the lift, and kind of gave me some rundown of what it does. Just, I guess the stability of it's just 100% improved, because these things are really tall.
We're going to be testing that. Because what? Because they're so tall. And
they're tall and narrow and got a lot of weight in there. I mean, it's a heavy van.
Right. And so, are you all done?
Yeah.
Oh, so how long?
I gotta align it still.
Oh, okay.
But from talking to Agile Off-Road, like it really isn't that invasive. And he told me that you really don't necessarily have to align them. He's had guys that have done it and not aligned it and ran it for 2 years and came back and there was no, like, it doesn't wear tires or anything, but we're gonna go ahead and align it just to make sure.
Okay. So it seems like it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, very smooth.
Okay, and reasonably quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It took a lot less time than what we had anticipated. We thought it was going to take quite a while.
So Jeremy, Bucks 4x4, Boise, Idaho, check them out. Thanks, Jeremy.
No problem. Thank you for letting us do the work.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was so cool. I mean, a big hats off to Agile, John at Agile, for just everything about getting me into the ride improvement package. I haven't even driven it yet. I'm completely confident. My one hesitation, I kept asking everyone, well, these new springs are gigantic and the old springs are like not gigantic. And, and John helped me understand that, that's the new spring set is a conventional design. The old spring set, which Mercedes made really to work for both the 2-wheel and 4-wheel versions, at least from what I understand, is kind of works more like a torsion bar. It's a tapered spring, so it's just apples to oranges, right? So you really can't compare the two. And yeah, John's like, no, this new ride is going to be awesome. Because I was concerned it'd be stiffer. And then Bucks has just been great. This is a quality outfit, no doubt. Obviously, I hadn't actually worked directly with them before, although they came with good recommendations. And it's just been awesome. So they were even kind enough, like I may have mentioned, to come out and pick me up so that I could come down here and film the parts and have their technician Jeremy walk me through the install and how it all went. And that was just awesome. So thank you, Bucks 4x4 in Boise. Thank you, Agile Off-Road in San Diego. If you like what's going on, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching. Here are the new springs. Okay, so here's my questions. When I see the stack of new springs that you sent up, which are of the conventional design, as opposed to the factory springs, which are a tapered design, in my mind, I'm kind of comparing apples and oranges. Is that correct? Right, and so is it the case that even though the new ones look like they're going to be way, way stiffer, but it's not necessarily the case because they're really different types of springs? Yeah, and they were telling me that. They were saying, yeah, well, they're in a pyramid shape, so at first it's just the outer one that's carrying it, and then as the pyramid gets in, more and more of the springs are taking on the load. And that's, okay. It's almost like a torsion bar or something. So that totally makes me feel better because I'm like, okay, how can this be a smooth ride with all this, when you're putting on that many more springs, they're not the same type of spring. Yeah, okay, got it.